Good day, everyone. Welcome to Real Conservative News Update. I'm your host, Nathaniel Rajkumar. Today, I'm highlighting news from Jamaica. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade says it has made contact with 2 of 3 Jamaican nationals reported to be in the Kingdom of Eswatini, with both men indicating that they, listen to this, do not wish to return to Jamaica at this time. It seems as though they're having fun in that country. I hope when they're ready to return, they don't bother to ask the government for any help. Find your way back on your own. The men were reportedly deported from the United States under a third country national agreement the U.S. has with the Southern Africa nation. So they probably in their minds they're going back to Mama Africa. Okay, well, have fun there. Who knows? It probably really is nice there. In a press release yesterday, Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith said the ministry received an official report from the Consulate General of Jamaica in Miami, Florida, after one of the men contacted the office by telephone while accompanied by his attorney. The second Jamaican national later joined the call. What are they all together as buddies still, by? During the discussion, the men were informed of the consular assistance available to them and of the government's willingness to facilitate their return. You hear what I'm telling you? If you do decide to go back to your wonderful island of Jamaica, make sure and find your way back on your own. All right. Have fun on your vacation. As I said before, I would love to probably even visit that country where they are. But to live, I don't know. That's a whole different thing. They were also advised that the Jamaican government could not determine their immigration status in the United States or arrange for their return there. And that's probably what they're vexed about too. Why does Jamaica didn't take them back all the time? According to the minister, both men maintained that they did not wish to return to Jamaica. Oh boy. Johnson said Jamaica's High Commission in Pretoria, South Africa, which is accredited to the Kingdom of Eswatini, is continuing efforts to establish direct contact with the third Jamaican national. The ministry said its engagement follows earlier outreach by the Jamaican Embassy in Washington, D.C. to the relevant United States authorities seeking information on the circumstances surrounding the men's removal to Eswatini. It also noted that the High Commission in Pretoria has made formal representations to the government of Eswatini on the matter. The Foreign Affairs Ministry said consular support remains available to the 3 Jamaicans and to other nationals overseas who may require assistance. Even if they reject it, what is you want to still help them for? I tell them come back on their own if they want to. It added that the government will continue to carry out its consular responsibilities with care, discretion, and respect for the rights and decisions of the individuals involved. Yeah, but they had the right to come back now. They want to do so in the future. Let them get their own money, their own passage and everything like that and go back to their beautiful homeland of Jamaica. As I said, if I have nothing against the Eswatini country, I would probably love to visit there in the future, but I'm just talking about you get an opportunity to go back home, right? And in a foreign land, you never really went there willingly to see. You didn't migrate there. You didn't plan to go to migrate there. Now all of a sudden, because you're probably playing bad mind because Jamaica didn't accept you one time, people needed to verify that you were Jamaican citizens first, right? Now you want to play bad mind, or maybe you're just really having fun in Eswatini. I don't know. But you got to remember, too, that this is not a vacation. You can't be wasting the government's time and their resources. What you're really doing. So as I said before, in my opinion, if it is you want to go back to Jamaica later on within a couple years or months or whatsoever, find your way back on your own. At least that's what I believe.
Weather report for Saturday, July 18, 2026, Trinidad and Tobago. The weather forecast predicts partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy conditions with scattered showers and thunderstorms accompanied by mild Saharan dust. Daytime highs will peak around 26 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius with an overnight low of 24 degrees Celsius to 25 degrees Celsius, while the maximum heat index is expected to feel like 33 degrees Celsius. East to east-southeastern winds will move at 10 to 45 km per hour with higher gusts possible during heavy downpours. Humidity levels will remain very high, ranging between 70% to 90% throughout the day. A mild concentration of Saharan dust will bring slightly hazy skies, and sensitive individuals should take the necessary respiratory precautions. Open waters will experience moderate to occasionally rough seas with waves from 1.5 meters to 2.0 meters, occasionally reaching 2.5 meters. Sheltered areas will stay between 1.0 meters to 1.5 meters, but can become choppy, so marine interests are urged to exercise caution. Bible quote of the day. Psalm 121 1-4. The Lord our keeper. I lift up my eyes to the mountains, where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He will not let your foot slip, he who watches over you will not slumber. Indeed, he who watches over Israel will neither slumber nor sleep.
Folks, that brings us to the end of today's news update. Thanks again to everyone who continues to support my content. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stay blessed and stay safe most of all. In Jesus' name.